Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. I want to talk a little NBA basketball, talk some hoop. Haven't been getting a chance to knock out these damn hoop videos, man. Playoffs is coming, man. I got some good shit coming up, too, man. One of the videos I'm going to think about doing is, I'm going to do one video on the whole Michael Jordan Empire thing. Because I'm going to do this video, I think, what if Michael Jordan would have left Nike and went to Adidas, because that almost happened. So I may do that video. Then I may also do a video on the whole Michael Jordan, his mini retirements and returns. So I may do a video on that. Think y'all enjoy that, so I'll see what's up. But I really do need to get to doing these NBA videos because the playoffs is here, so I need to get working on that shit. Okay, now let me begin. Alright, you guys, check this out. Now that it's looking like LeBron James may be outed of the playoffs, basically in the first round. Now, there's still some basketball left to be played. Now, of course, Cleveland could break off like 3 in a row. It's highly unlikely, but it could happen. Now, I'm going to say this much. The next game is a must-win for Cleveland. They have to win the next game. If they don't win the next game, then you already know this series is more than likely over. And then that asks, a lot of questions about LeBron and his future. Look, we already know more than likely, once again, LeBron James will be shaking the spot in Cleveland. I just got to keep it 100. I just think LeBron James will leave Cleveland again. Now, where he will go, that remains to be seen. Now, hear me out. I'm going to give some options. Now, before y'all start typing in, oh, no, that could never happen. Just hear me out. Relax. Y'all get sometimes too animated when I just, bring up some shit. I'm just giving options. But let me give you some likely places, worst case scenarios, far-fetched scenarios about LeBron. Okay, now the rumor mill has surfaced, about a month ago that LeBron James has been looking at property in Philadelphia where he could possibly go play for the 76ers. Now, as I said before, that may or may not benefit LeBron James, because if they change the playoff structure, which most of us believe they will, it's not going to get any easier for LeBron James. And for some reason, LeBron James seemed to have, I don't know, this hesitation about playing for teams in the West. I know he's from Akron, Ohio, but damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got a phobia of the West that bad? I don't know. Now, some of the places LeBron James could land is San Antonio, because apparently Kawhi Leonard, he wants out of San Antonio. Now, Ticket informed me, Ticket be having a scoop on a lot of this shit, man, because he talked to a lot of NBA people, So, there is a rumor that Kawhi Leonard could end up in Los Angeles. But the Lakers would have to include Lonzo Ball and somebody else in some kind of package deal for Kawhi Leonard, which would open up a spot for a small forward in San Antonio. Now, to me, I think San Antonio might need to find I don't know, I guess the point guard they got now is okay, but they might would want to consider looking for another point guard. But here's the thing. LeBron James is very fond of Greg Popovich. Why wouldn't he want to go play for one of the greatest basketball minds in history? I have Greg Popovich up there. Now, he hasn't won as many championships as Phil Jackson and Red Auerbach, but he is a great basketball mind. So who wouldn't want to play for Greg Popovich? Everybody that can play for that man have said nothing but good things about him. You know, Tim Duncan played his whole career for Greg Popovich. And we all know Tim Duncan is at least top 10, top 5 greatest basketball player that ever lived. So why wouldn't LeBron want to play for a guy like that? Then Houston is always an option. You know, Houston would have to, tinker the roster a little bit, make some trades, and see what kind of salary cap room they can make for LeBron. But Houston is always a possibility. You know, Houston's out there. Then LeBron could possibly return to the Miami Heat. So it's a lot of options out there. Those are some worst case and best case scenarios for him. Then, of course, it's the Philadelphia 76ers. As I said before in another video, why wouldn't he want to consider playing alongside Joe Embiid and Ben Simmons? You know, you have a 6'9", 6'10" point guard and Ben Simmons. Even though I think Ben Simmons needs to work on his outside game a little bit more, still work on his post game. Keep in mind, Ben Simmons is big enough to be a small forward, actually fuck power forward shit, you want to be honest. Then you had Joe Embiid, he balling. He been kind of injury prone this whole career, but you know, it is what it is. He one of them dudes try to win now. As I said before, LeBron James is going to be 34 years old in December. So, you know, time is not on LeBron James' side. So, if LeBron James wants to compete for another championship, he needs to really decide what he want to do. And now, we had heard the option of LeBron James coming to the Golden State Warriors. Like me and the one LBZ said, that shit ain't happening, so people need to fucking relax. LeBron James ain't coming to no fucking Golden State Warriors. Okay? He's not coming. That was just something people threw out there, man. But LeBron James, I can all but assure you that LeBron James will not be playing for the Golden State Warriors. That was, like I said before, that was just something that they threw out there. So there's some options for LeBron. It's really going to come down to him, what team he feel is best suited for him. But I do think LeBron James should consider the West. I do think the Spurs should be considered a serious option for LeBron James. So only time will tell on what LeBron James wants to do. So that's all I got to say about that. Let me know what you think.